Ready? Look at that face! One less can of hard seltzer in this world. I'm proud of myself. So this is what everybody really looks like when they take their mask off after guns, beer, and therapy. Howdy, Hillbilly Nation. This is American Hillbilly. Man, I'm glad to see y'all tonight. I hope y'all are doing fine, just fine. We got a great panel back there in the green room. Yeah, we do. Wife had like holiday candy and stuff for Christmas and everything, but I think she's gonna have to go to the store and bake some more stuff because we've been munching on it back there. So anyway, man, glad to see y'all out here this evening. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Man, so we have a great panel backstage here in the green room, and I'm going to bring them out. So up first, I'd like to introduce Bubba Triclops Ballistic. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah, something in I think it's my finger.
I mean, yeah.
You doing all right today, buddy?
Yeah. And your glasses was in the way too,
yeah. Well, all righty. Well, I want to bring out the next person. It's JH586. Jamie, how you doing this evening, buddy?
Better than I deserve. I'm not worth shooting, so get those ideas out of your head. Thanks for having me, Hillbilly. It's been an eventful day. We had a concert at church, and then we went out to eat afterwards, so I didn't partake of any goodies from the green room because I was about to pop already. So looking forward to a good time tonight.
Me too. Yeah, I can see Bubba Scotsman's already out there giving me new trouble about not having a beard. He's going to be having a contest come up tomorrow night. The round table. That's going to be fun. Well, good to have you here, Jamie, and appreciate you always coming on and always having a good time with all you guys. And up next, we have P.O.
Hey guys, good to see everybody over there in the side chat already. Got a bunch of our old friends over there, all the usual suspects, as they say. I'm happy to be here and looking forward to having a lot of fun and a good time tonight, just like we always do every Saturday night, right here on the Hillbilly Nation.
All right. Well, you still living there on Broke Knee Mountain?
Yeah, right here on Broke Knee Mountain for another couple of weeks, I think. So.
Well, sure hope you get feeling better, buddy. Thank you so much for being on. Always appreciate you. And up next, we have the Gizzard himself, Gizzard Gary. How you doing tonight, buddy?
I am doing all right. Thank you for inviting me. Always glad to be part of Hillbilly Nation and be part of the panel here on guns, beer, and therapy.
Well, glad to have you, buddy. Always a joy to have you guys. And we still got some more people back here. So we're going to bring up next Garage Guy 879. How you doing tonight, Mark?
Oh, I'm doing really well. Mike, thank you very much for the invite. It's always a pleasure to be on this panel with these gentlemen. I want to say hello to everybody out in the side chat. Hope you're all doing well. And yeah, let's have some fun tonight. We always do.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here tonight, buddy. And we are going to have fun. Up next, we have the guy. He's master of the leather craftsman, Mark Thomas. How you doing tonight, buddy?
Doing good, doing good. Having a great weekend. Looking forward to having a fun evening together. Didn't really fill up too much back there in the green room. I try to drink a little bit of coffee so I make sure I stay awake.
Yeah, well, it's hard to do after a feller gets his belly full, and especially kick back there in that nice chair you got
Comfy
there.
chair.
Well, man, I'm so happy to have you all with us tonight. I mean, exciting, very exciting night ahead here. We got some pretty good topics, I think. And also, before I forget, the 23rd, which is not next Saturday, but the following Saturday, we'll just be having a little Christmas giveaway here. So we're going to have some more prizes than usual, and we're just going to have a lot of fun. And it'll be, I think we're just going to have a blast doing it. And so everybody, get people in the Christmas spirit and the Christmas mood, and and just excited to be doing that. And so Jamie, I believe you and Mark might be a contestant on something that's going on tomorrow night. Do you want to share that?
Mark will be a contestant, and the Scottish American is out there, and he'll be hosting with Lampe P.O, and I think I'm designated as one of the judges. So if that would be the case, compensation and stuff like that would be considered. So,
well, I am also going to be a judge there, and if anybody wants my Cash App, Venmo, or anything, just let me know if you're in that contest, and I'll see what I can do for you. So, anyway, yeah, Scotsman says Jamie is a judge. So, anyway, guys, you're not going to miss Night Round Table. Man, I'm going to mess that up. How do I word that? Scotsman show.
Foreign and domestic.
Foreign and domestic. Okay. Yeah.
Foreign and domestic Sunday night roundtable.
Yes. I knew mess that up, and I was going to for sure. So you guys won't want to miss that tomorrow evening. And he says bribes start now. All right. So, yep, you guys are definitely want to tune in for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. No doubt about that. Oh, it's always a fun time there, but yeah, this contest is even going to make it even more funner. All righty. We got a bunch of great people out there in the side chat, man. Look at them. Just awesome people. Make sure you get your hashtag in, HBN53, and we'll be doing a giveaway later on tonight. Probably, it's usually around 10:30 Central is when we do that. So make sure you get your hashtags in. And, oh, my goodness. Look at everybody, man. Says we'll have a full panel. Thanks to Jamie. That's awesome. Everybody out there saying howdy to everybody and getting in the giveaway for the night. And so I got some pretty good topics. We'll talk about this first topic, and then don't let me forget, and we'll go through the side chat after this. And I don't think this will take very long, but with the panel and the side chat, we'll all give our 2 cents worth. But last night on Georgia Shooting Connection is brought up that that Bear Creek Arsenal has a 22 Magnum upper now on an AR platform. And so I was super excited that. And they also had the 17 HMR, right? Am I correct on that? Yeah, I
I think
thought
so.
right. So, with that being said, I mean, I'm definitely interested in, I think, I already have an idea which one I would get. But anyway, so we'll go through the panel. Mark, Thomas, we'll start down with you and work our way up to Bubba. And so when it comes to like squirrel gun or whatever, in that platform, if you was going to get one, which one would be your caliber you would probably choose between a 17 HMR and a 22 Magnum?
It would probably be the 22 Magnum. I have never owned a 17 HMR. Just not something I've ever had any experience with. Not that I have anything against it, but I'm just much more familiar with 22 Mag. I would probably already have plenty of ammo stashed away down there somewhere. And they do look awfully nice. I got to say that. I was kind of thinking about that last night, but got other things in order.
Oh, I know it, man. I was like, what? Oh my goodness. So Garage Guy, we'll jump right on up to you and we'll go across the center roll there, bud.
I got to go with 22 Magnum. It might be a little bit slower round than the HMR, but from everything I've seen, it hits a little harder. So, yeah, 22 Magnum.
All righty. So how about you, Gary?
Well, I've never shot 17 HMR, but I sure do enjoy 22 Magnum. I did buy a 17 HMR by mistake one time at the gun shop. I picked up the wrong package and got home with it. Felt like an idiot, but yeah, I would like to someday. Don't get me wrong. I don't own anything 17 HMR, obviously, and I do own a couple things in 22 Magnum. So it's a lot of fun to shoot. They're both, I'm sure, a lot of fun to shoot. So.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary, I do that too. Sometimes I buy the wrong ammunition so that I have a right excuse to buy the right gun.
Well, to be fair, if you don't look at them real close, if they're right next to each other on the shelf, and they were right next to each other on the shelf, and if you don't look close, yeah, it's pretty easy to do. I wanted to buy four of them. I ended up getting 3 22 Magnums and 1 17 HMR. Oh, well, it happens.
Well, oh boy. Abigail says he hadn't shot either one of them. So, P.O, Walter, what do you think on that situation, buddy?
I got my eyes on one. Boy, as soon as we started talking about, before that chat was even over, I was already over on Bear Creek's website looking at it. and what Garage Guy said is true. The 17 HMR is only shooting a 17 or 20 grain bullet, and they shoot them really fast. But the 22 Magnum is, a bullet that's twice as big, even though it's going slower. So it can be a hard hitter. But I like 17 HMR. I've been shooting it for quite a while. I've got 3 rifles in 17 HMR now. I've got a Savage bolt gun, and I recently got a Ruger RPR in 17 HMR. And I actually have an AR-15 platform in 17 HMR. A number of years ago, there was a company called Garrow, Garrow Industries, that made direct impingement and limited blowback upper that works reasonably well, but it's far from perfect. So, and it's sitting on top of a Smith & Wesson lower. So I've got a good lower that I would love to put that Garrow Industries upper on the shelf and bring in that Bear Creek setup. And that, for those of you out in the side chat who haven't looked at it, either the 22 mag or the 17, they're running right around $300 for a complete upper, which includes your bolt carrier group. Doesn't include a magazine. You got to go pick up a magazine, and they're $20-ish, $22, $25, something like that. of note is that the magazines for 17 HMR and 22 Magnum are the same for most firearms, including this one. So,
Awesome.
so
Yeah, so
I'm looking hard at it. It'll probably have to wait till after Christmas and into the first of next year, but it's on my radar for sure.
So if you're planning on getting one or the other, you can just go ahead and start getting the mags right now. Then.
Well, yeah, there's that too. Yeah, and I've got tons of 17 HMR ammo in the house here, thousands of rounds. So I'm good on ammo forever, and I don't have any 22 mag ammo. So there's that part of it too. And neither one of those are cheap. If you guys have gone looking at prices on those, they can be 30, 40 cents a round easy for either one of those.
Yeah. And I see him also out there talking about the CMMG conversion kits, and that's something that's it's a nice deal too. I actually have one for actually just 22 long rifle, and my reasoning of getting that is I have 7 grandchildren, and so I literally have that AR right there is the reason I bought that for. It's 5.56, but it's, I want to make sure it's good and light and stuff, and so I can start them out with that 22 conversion kit, and get them used to the gun and how to handle it and all that, and then then they can move up into something with the bigger calipers as time goes on, and so yeah, that's great. So Jamie, I believe you're the one that brought this up to everybody and showed it to us last night, and so what do you think about it?
If I have to pick between 17 HMR, which I'm not familiar with at all, I've seen the rounds at the store. That's as close as I've ever come to shooting one. And 22 mag, I'll take the 22 mag. But that's totally the wrong the direction that I would go. If I'm looking at Bear Creek Arsenal and their uppers, today I got an email. They've got 30-06 and 300 Win Mag uppers for your AR-10 platform. So that would be that's more my speed. So
Awesome.
And it got real quiet in here.
Well, I was going to put up a poll for the side chat and stuff, and I'm trying to find it. I can't I don't remember where it was at. Yeah. But anyway, Bubba, what's your thoughts on it, buddy?
They've already got a 22 mag. I'd probably go with the 17 HMR just so that I had one. But as far as the uppers, Jamie's talking about, BCA is actually also working on a 270 AR upper. So, Jamie, the greatest cartridge known to man, is coming to the AR platform.
Yes.
But I would definitely grab a 17 HMR just because. Well, I've only actually fired it like twice, and once was out of a Chiappa that was broken, and I ended up having to fix it. So I really got mad at that pistol, but I wanted to give the round another chance. So, and the second time was out of a lever gun, and I was just like, "This is interesting." But I really want to give the round a second chance, and the velocity of them things is pretty gnarly. And I kind of would just want to see what it does to a ballistic gel block. I nerd out about stuff like that. I like the math and the science and stuff, so it's pretty interesting to me. Oh. They got quiet again, Jamie.
270 Winchester is the greatest cartridge known to mankind. Just saying. In my humble opinion.
My humble opinion.
You caught that, did you?
Yeah, go back and look at the Bible, see what humble actually means real quick. Hold on a second.
Sorry, I'm going to type this out. Okay.
So I had no idea that you could get something like 30-06 or 300 Win Mag to work in an AR-10 platform. But if you can do those two cartridges, 270 Winchester ought to be fairly easy.
Yeah. And they do 30-06, definitely do 270. No problem.
Okay. Finally got a
I
poll
still want
going.
to get the 410. I still want to get the 410 upper. And every time I go to buy one, it's out of stock. Every time.
Well, alrighty. So we have a poll going for everybody, and well, I guess I'll give my 2 cents worth. I really do like a 17 HMR. My son-in-law has one. I've shot it many times, and I've thought about buying one several times. The only reason I didn't is because I already had 22 Magnum. You know, I got a few of those. You know, also, you know, that lever action Marlin, and so. I just never pulled the trigger, let's say, on buying a 17 HMR or 17. Yeah. But when I seen those the other night, I was like, man, my first thoughts was 22 Magnum, because I already have, a fair amount of ammo for that. And, I mean, getting a new gun or different ammo, it gives you a chance. You get the wrong ammo, well, yeah, it gives you a chance to get another gun, in that caliber. But then again, anymore, I like to have guns that run on, same calipers or whatever, the 38 special, 357, that type of stuff. And that way I'm not looking for a whole bunch more ammo, and, I can just kind of stick with what I got. So, but anyway, we got the poll going up there if you guys want to jump in on that. And I was trying to look for it on StreamYard. It's taking me so long. I'm like, it's on the YouTube side, not StreamYard. And so anyway, I think we'll call out the side chat because it's so awesome, man. All these great people in here. And Jamie, would you like to call them out? And what do you guys, somebody pick something for them to type in the side chat?
So 22 WMR is winning the poll. How about that?
.22 mag.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do?
22 WMR.
We got Brooke Cheney out there. Hey, Brooke, how you doing?
Hey, Brooke.
Glad to see all these people in here, man. This is awesome.
And they already blowed off my screen. Back up. All right, Gizzard Gary was first. He beat Walter. Golly, Alaska won Andy. Abigail
Said I'm
Finnegan.
done. I'm out of here.
Walter, Mr. Viejo. Duffer 426. Justin Grimm. Tim S. Defense Dad. 2 Live Moo. Gizzard Gary. Michael Dunn. 556 Media. Tactical Fud. Info Bros. Dwayne, 7834, Boomsticks Revenge, Dale Pogue, Justin Grimm, Scottish American, Boomstick again, and Walter again. So there we go. And there's Mr. Bob.
Right. A lot of great people out there. Goodness. So yeah, we got.
What does WMR stand for?
Winchester Magnum Rimfire.
I think that's Tim S's question.
Yep. And it's the same as 22 Magnum. Call it either one, and you're still right.
I think he was asking about the poll. Something was not showing up properly. Abby said it was blank for her.
It's not blank for me.
It's shown on top of my on the YouTube side. Yeah.
Maybe it's just something. Are you in dark mode or light mode? I've heard people saying if they went from light to dark or dark to light. I think it's a mobile thing, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it might be.
Seems like that happened one other time. They had to switch.
Oh, no, I saw it okay and voted.
I did too.
Scotsman. Thanks.
Bubba looks like we ought to shoot him out of a cannon.
So it seems to be the people on phones that are having problems, I think.
I'm on my phone watching the side chat. It popped up perfectly.
Yeah, me too. Well, I'm not on the phone.
Let me look on my phone and see.
I don't know, Bubba. Looks like he's ready to say, Luke, I am your father.
Yeah. Some people saying
Interesting. Yeah, it showed up good for me here on my desktop.
Well, I wonder if like I don't know if it has anything to do with your live button. Most usually like you get behind if you don't click your live button, but you'd think the poll would show up.
I don't think.
Unless you're
maybe
real
it's just
far
the people
behind.
on the Androids. The people on the good iPhones, theirs is working.
Okay, Info Bros. What does HMR stand for?
I could cheat and look, but that'd be cheating.
Hornady.
Henry
Magnum Rimfire.
Hornady.
Yeah.
Well, now I know.
I was going to say Henry. I didn't know.
I was going to say, never mind.
Henry makes those lever gun in 17s.
But it was close to Hornady.
Android, and it's working just fine.
There you go.
Didn't Savage put out a rifle, semi-auto, just for that round, 17 HMR?
I don't know. I have a Savage bolt gun in 17 HMR, but it's not semi-auto. I don't remember ever seeing one, but there's a lot of things I don't remember, like my name, why I got into the kitchen.
They come out with a lot of semi-auto rifles here just 4 or 5 years ago, and I remember seeing ammo at Walmart. I forget what the line of rifles was called from Savage, but semi-autos, 17 HMR, 22 Magnum, and I don't know. It was probably because of the lack of semi-autos for 22 Magnum.
Well, that kind of Walmart carries a lot of Savage too. So I mean,
yeah.
But I think Duffer got it right. It stands for Hillbilly Magnum Rimfire.
There it is. Yeah.
What has Bubba got on his face? Oh my God!
It's a Pinocchio mask.
Yeah, he's been lying to somebody.
556 media.
We know how to take care of Bubba. All right, let's do this right now instead of waiting until the end of the chat. Bubba.
How dare you, sir?
Awesome. Well, thanks for calling out the side chat there, Jamie. A lot of great people out there, man. Where's Tommy
You're very
boy?
welcome, sir.
I didn't know they made a short 17 HMR. Oh, he says, I thought.
Taurus made a revolver here a few years back for 17 HMR, but I don't think it went over too well.
No, they pulled it back and made a 9-rounder.
So who was saying? I think it was Mark Thomas. Ruger's coming out with a 327 mag with a 3-inch barrel on that 856 frame.
Yep.
Yeah, J frame basically.
I'd really like that 10-round Smith & Wesson revolver that's in 22 long rifle.
The 617.
I can't remember what model that one is, but
Yeah, I believe I remember seeing Buffalo doing one. 617 Smith & Wesson 22 LR.
yeah.
And they also, I think, a Model 63 8-round, and that's more or less considered a kit gun.
Whoops there. Mach 2. All right. Justin said he likes his knife. That's great, buddy. Those are good little knives. No doubt about that. What do I do here? I am going to bring this up. This is something that I thought would be kind of fun. Since Christmas is coming up, and a lot of us, presents and gifts are not, definitely not the main reason for Christmas, but lots of times, at least I know, like in our family, we're thinking about the kids and stuff like that in general. So I thought this would be kind of fun right here. And oh man, so Bubba, we're gonna start this off with you.
Oh boy, I always like it when it happens this way.
So here is the next topic, guys. What advice would the 10-year-old of you give you now? And what advice would you give you as a 10-year-old? Does that make sense to everybody? What would your 10-year-old self tell you right now? And then plus, what advice would you give to your 10-year-old self? I thought maybe we can have a little fun with this.
Well, to be honest, I don't think I can say what my 10-year-old self would say to me. To be honest right now, I said some crazy crap when I was a kid.
It'd be pretty straight up with you, huh?
Okay. I can say this one. I can probably say this one. It's like, listen, me from the future. Never trust rough toilet paper. To which the older me would probably reply with, don't trust the too soft toilet paper.
Oh my goodness.
To be honest, it'd probably be no different than right now. Yeah. Boom's also got the other one. I'd probably say, like, stop, get outside and play more.
Yeah, Tommy, I did about stab myself with that new knife once. It says, to my 10-year-old me, don't touch that. I wouldn't say a word, just smack myself in the back of the head. Oh man.
Like I said, Boom's pretty much got the other one I was going to say. But I couldn't say that out loud.
Stay away from sugar.
Yeah, that's the one I couldn't say.
Oh boy. So Jamie, what would the 10-year-old tell you now, and then what advice would you have for your 10-year-old self?
I think it's the same. I think I'm getting way too deep in this for what you intended, but I think
Run through the snow with reindeer antlers in your mouth. Is that a thing? Sorry. Okay, Jamie, go ahead. I'm sorry about that.
I think it'd be the same. I would tell my 10-year-old self to stick to your guns, don't get distracted, live to your convictions. It's all about Jesus. And I would say, don't squat with your spurs on, and don't take a laxative and a sleeping pill at the same time.
See, I'm not the only one. Pooping's important.
Michael Dunn said he'd tell his 10-year-old self not to eat the yellow snow. Oh man.
The big thing though is not to get distracted by the noise that comes into your life. And I think if we think about it, we all can get behind that. Maybe it's just that I'm older than most of y'all, but stick to your convictions and don't listen to that noise. Don't do what you think is expected of you. Do what you know is right.
Exactly. Boomstick says a 10-year-old Jamie would tell herself buy a razor.
I had a razor when I was 10.
That's what I'm going to tell my 10-year-old self. Don't ever shave.
Honestly,
there you go.
Woods at Defense Dad had the best responses, in all honesty.
Yeah,
buy as many SDS for $80 as you can. As many.
Yeah.
When it's $19.89, buy as many as you possibly can.
Yeah, Tim S says 10-year-old me. Ask how many guns we got. Me now, 10-year-old. Kiss the girls, especially the redheads at the park.
Barely, Scotsman, barely.
Jamie can, Walter can.
I'm telling you right now, y'all don't believe me, but Walter's a smooth operator with the ladies.
There's a good one right there.
Hey, if you got it, you got it.
It's the hat.
Do what you know is right, even when no one is looking. That's really good advice.
Right there.
Yeah. It says, don't talk back to the nuns. They'll smack the you know what out of you.
Hold on. Let me read Woods' again.
Go ahead.
All right, hold on. me a quarter here. Because I feel like that one needs to be read all the way through. Don't talk back to the nuns. They'll smack the shit out of you. There we go. There's a quarter in the swear jar.
There's some pretty good ones out there.
That one deserved to have the word said. I'm sorry. Nuns scare me. They do. They scare the crap out of me.
We also had Tennessee Goddess jump in. I want to say howdy to her. So, Walter, what's your thoughts?
I've got
on this,
one.
buddy?
Yeah, if you'll grant me the permission, I'm going to bump the age up to 15 because there's something that I told myself at age 15 that I should always remember, and I always have. And there were two pieces of it. One of them was at that age, I was about a junior in high school, and I was getting dang sick of all the adults around me telling me to quit worrying about my problems, that my problems were minuscule compared to the problems that were faced by an adult, and it was only going to get worse. And I said, no, that's not right. That everybody's life is relative to their own situation. And a 15-year-old or a 10-year-old's problems are just as real and every bit as powerful to them as an adult's problems at tax time or divorce time or wedding time or any of those kinds of things. It's all relative. And the other thing I told myself to never forget is that, dang it, there ain't no way I'm going to ever have as much fun as I'm having right now. And I was right about one of those things and wrong about the other. So that's what I would send back downhill. I'd say, you know what, Walt, that what you said about everybody's problems being relative to their own environment was absolutely truth. And adults should not forget that when we're dealing with kids, that their issues are just as strong to them as our issues are to us. And the other part I was wrong about, because I am having a heck of a lot more fun now than I did when I was 15. Just bigger, better toys, faster horses, more money. You know, now it's older women, but you know, yeah, that's my 2 cents worth.
Well, all righty, thank you. Glad to hear you guys were out there, Tennessee Goddess. Jamie said earlier that there was some tornadoes up there that direction. So, man. Oh, real quick, Jamie, I don't know if I told you or not, but she goes and some of her friends, they go to Dead Zero. So I'll have to set that up next time you guys go that y'all can meet up down there.
That would be really cool.
Age 15, stop touching that. You might go blind.
Move on.
Oh, so I read that one. Before I put it up there.
You should have.
Oh man.
Oh my
So
goodness, that's terrible, Tennessee Goddess.
So Lizard Larry, what would the 10-year-old Gary tell Gary, and what would Gary tell your 10-year-old?
The 10-year-old Gary would look at me and say, "What the heck happened to you? Is that what I'm going to look like 50 years from now?" And that's probably what he'd say. And, you know, that and, "Did you forget how to shave?" And the 63-year-old me, first thing I tell him is, "Shut up, kid." And second thing is, listen to mom and dad. Everything they told you is right. Don't sit there and think you know everything and could go your own way, because if you just did what they say, you'd be a lot better off that. And stay in school. When you go to college, stay in college. Don't leave. Go ahead and stay in there.
Hillbilly, you gonna read that one? You gonna read that one?
The one you put up?
Yeah, you gonna read that one?
Yeah, the Bubba says currently Hillbilly would tell 10 huh?
The current hillbilly.
Oh yeah, current Hillbilly would tell 10-year-old Hillbilly in the future you're going to be on a live stream. Don't ask what that is. Just listen to me and make sure you take yourself off of mute. That would be great advice.
I don't know, Abby. That sounds like a great series.
Yeah. We also have Miss Hotshot out there. Howdy.
See, because I know 10-year-old me, right? And I know me. So I know I wouldn't listen to me. Because I never have listened to me.
We also got Gunpowder Beauty out there. How you doing? Oh my goodness. So Mark, what would you say yourself both directions there, buddy?
Well, 10-year-old me is going to say, I better be getting a motorcycle. And what would I say to 10-year-old me? Just keep moving forward.
Keep on keeping on, huh, buddy?
Keep moving forward.
Well, alrighty. Good advice there. So, Garage Guy, how about you, buddy?
Honestly, I would have no idea what 10-year-old me would tell me now, but me now would tell 10-year-old me, spend more time with your grandfather, because I lost him shortly after, and he was a really big influence on me during those early years. You just don't know how much time somebody has, and I don't know how else to say it. I would tell 10-year-old me, spend more time with your granddaddy. Probably the wisest man. He wasn't the most educated, may not been the smartest, but the man had some wisdom. So I'd say 10-year-old Mark, spend more time with him, talk to him about more things, different subjects, get to know him better. And that's one of the, I don't have a lot of regrets in my life, but that is one regret I do have. I wish I'd got to know him better.
Yeah, that's definitely that would definitely be good advice. And Mr. Bob has great advice out there. He'd tell his 10-year-old self, buy a lot of Bitcoin the first time you hear of it. That would be good advice. Oh man. I don't know how many stories I've heard that when Bitcoin that first came out, you could buy it on your PlayStation, your video game, or whatever, because it was connected to the internet. And there's, people had bought it, at a younger age because they were, kind of into, new technology and all this, but then they forgot their real long sets of passwords or the PlayStation or whatever it might be got destroyed. And so they actually own Bitcoin, but there's no way they can get it. So we also had Misty Mrs. Lane jump in. Howdy, Misty. All right, free t-shirt giveaway. Well, make sure you check that out. Oh boy. So, anybody else after kind of said and done want to add to anything on that, or?
No. Because most of the other things I wouldn't be able to say on this chat.
Stock up on ammo. Stock up on ammo as soon as you can afford to start buying it.
buy ammo. Stock up on ammo, 10-year-old me. I can only get BBs. Do that. It'll be buckshot.
If you got some empty gasoline jugs around the house, fill them up.
Yeah. Yep. Bud says I'd tell my 10-year-old self to never say, "Hold my beer and watch this." I got a few broken bones.
I'll be honest,
broken
10-year-old
bones
me was
from
still
that.
poor. I don't think we could stocked up on ammo. I don't think we afforded gas when I was 10 years old, to be honest.
Yeah, well, so it depends on what age you be on, because I remember, I don't think I was 10. I was probably a little younger, but yeah, my parents getting gas. Was when I had Mr. Carter in charge, and they'd only give you, I believe it's 5 gallons. No matter what, you can only get 5 gallons put in your car. Lines and lines to the gas station, waiting in hours. Of course, you couldn't. Yeah, I remember it being in the summer because you couldn't leave your car running with the air conditioner on because you didn't want to waste gas. So you sat in traffic with your car shut off, hotter than the dickens, waiting to get up there to get your 5 gallons of gas. So, my parents could go to work or whatever. So, yeah, that would have been time to even buy gas before that. You would have been fine.
So Bob said something, and I want to pull this out real quick. So Bob said, one could tell 10-year-old self the memories of a man in his old age are the deeds of a man in his prime, and I am the result of the decisions you will make. And my 10-year-old self would look at me and go, man, I got pretty fat. And I need to make some better decisions now. That'll be the only time I listen to me. This is what you will become in the future. Sweet God, no.
Absolutely, Scotsman.
What did I do? A pledge? Oh, do the pledge. Okay, yeah, you betcha. I'd be honored to. Yeah. Info Bros says 26 cents a gallon. Lord, I'm old. Michael Dunn says, I tell myself not to blow up your G.I. Joes with firecrackers.
Which I would immediately tell myself, never mind, do it.
I can remember the first time I was on Foreign and Domestic, and Lampe P.O asked me to lead the Pledge of Allegiance. I turned toward my flag. I put my hand over my heart, and for about a second and a half, it's like, how does that start off again? Finally, it came to me, but it's like, I haven't said that in ages.
Yeah, I choked my first time, too. I ain't going to lie, Gary. I did.
Well, when he asked me my first time on there, I'd watched the show several times, but I most usually was getting on there late, because I was doing something. So I was always 15, minutes or, a little bit longer late, watching the show. So I had no idea that, they even did the Pledge of Allegiance at the beginning of the show. So first time on, Scotsman asked me to start the show off, and I didn't know what he's talking about. And then said the Pledge of Allegiance. So I said the first line because I thought somebody else was going to go through the room, and I was all clouded up there. I didn't know what was going on, so I totally bombed. Oh my goodness!
I did it last Sunday, and I think I did okay.
You did good.
But
you did great, man.
I got an edge. We still do it every morning at the beginning of school, and I do it nice. I do it nice and loud to irritate the crap out of the kids that think they don't have to. Looking at
Yeah, I think until I was probably in 7th or 8th grade when they like quit having us do it at school. But we used to do it every morning at, right before class started, as a class, everybody would say the Pledge of Allegiance. And yeah. Oh boy. So we have 20 minutes before the giveaway. So let me put this banner back up real quick, which hopefully everybody. What's going on here? Hopefully everybody knows it. So the hashtag HBN53 get you in the drawing for tonight. So make sure that you get that put in. And so we have almost 40 people watching. There's only 20 people entered. So there's a lot of people out there that's not entered. So make sure you get that entered. All right. So I have another topic, but I think it's going to see.
Now, is it about to
I
get
think
spicy?
we might be able to get it done in time. Sure we can.
bless you, Jamie.
Thank you.
Bless you,
Sorry
buddy.
about that.
No problem. So we might hit this a couple times in the next, maybe hit this again next Saturday because it's going to be a fun topic. And but what's your favorite Christmas movie? We got Christmas coming up, and this is always a big deal around our house because there's at least 2 movies that we always watch together as a family, leading up to Christmas. So, Garage Guy, you want to start this off and we'll work our way back up?
You're muted. You're muted, Mark. Mark, muted.
We can't hear you, buddy. Pulling a hillbilly on us, buddy.
Now he's got to go back in time and tell his 2-year-old self.
Hey, Bubba. 2 words: Trading Places. Eddie Murphy, Dan Aykroyd. Love that. And second place, of course, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Cousin Eddie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
the
love it. You know, you can sit around a Christmas tree with family or whatever, and something makes you laugh, something makes you smile, and yeah, that's part of the reason for the season. Also, it's not about giving gifts or whatever. It's being able to spend some wonderful time with family, and those 2 movies, kind of hit the spot.
Yeah. Yep. No doubt about that, buddy. So, well, thanks a lot, bud. So, Mark Thomas, we'll jump on up to you and work our way across there. There's Sam of Anarchy 92. Welcome, buddy. See, Mark may have got up or something. So, let's go ahead and go to you, Gary.
Well, I know what I said out in the chat, but I was really kidding. If I had to say what my favorite Christmas movie is, probably It's a Wonderful Life. Although Die Hard really doesn't suck. I mean, Die Hard's a pretty good choice, too. And I will admit I'm ashamed to admit it, but I will admit it. I've never seen A Christmas Story. So,
Oh no.
never seen it.
That's
Don't
all right.
worry, you're going to have a chance.
I am? Oh, okay.
We're gonna have a movie night.
Okay. I'm willing to watch it. I've just never seen it.
But we also have to watch my favorite Christmas movie, which I'm not going to tell until it gets to me.
Well, this is not Elf.
Oh, I actually hate Elf.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell's too much of a tryhard in that movie.
Charlie Brown Christmas. That brings back some memories.
Oh, yeah. Watched that as a kid. Year after year. That and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. With
Yeah.
Burl Ives. I remember.
Are we there yet? Oh boy. So Walter, how about you, buddy?
Well, you know, being a member of the elderly crowd, I still like some of the old ones. You know, Jimmy Stewart and Donna Reed in A Wonderful Life. That was back in the days before CGI and fancy camera work. You know, the story had to be carried by the acting, and that was a classic that I'll still watch. Another one that I like is Miracle on 34th Street. And who was that? John Payne was in that, and I think and Maureen O'Hara. You know, who doesn't like Maureen O'Hara, right?
Yeah.
So and you know the newer movies, I gotta say I never watched it. I never saw Elf, and don't care to. In particular, got no reason to. You know, but so those would be my two, I guess. You know, Wonderful Life and Miracle on 34th Street, and those movies are 70 years old or more now. They're as old as me. So, and they're still good.
As Scotsman wants to know what the heck is A Christmas Story. So I guess he's never seen it either.
It was actually part of the citizenship program. You had to watch it at least once in citizen. They got rid of it recently, so we need to fix that.
Well, he probably wasn't even born when it came out, to be honest.
Well, yeah, great stuff there, Walter. So, Mark's back with us. So, Mark, we'll jump over to you, buddy.
Yeah, we still have to watch Christmas Vacation at least once. And yeah, The Christmas Story, that one comes on. Definitely Die Hard at least twice. And I'm with Walter. I like those old classics. Just a good old black and white movie. That's good stuff. And definitely all the cartoons, you know, the Rudolph, you gotta have the Bumble, the Abominable Snowman, Yukon Cornelius.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's all good stuff.
None.
Oh,
And
yeah.
It's not a movie, but every year for Christmas at least once, I have to listen to Christmas in New York by the Pogues, and we just lost Shane McGowan.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the cartoon one with the Abominable Snowman, that was always a classic too, I think.
Bumbles bounce.
I always liked it when he threw up the pick and it hit the ground. He picked it up, started looking at it. Nothing. Although the best part of that movie was the Silver and Gold song. That was my favorite song to hear sung by them.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see Frosty the Snowman out there yet.
Michael Dunn just said.
Oh, Frosty. Oh, yes, he did. I was looking. So, all right, Jimmy, jump up to you, buddy.
I'm making a list.
Making a list. Make sure you check it twice, buddy.
I know it.
He's got the beard for it. So does Mark.
I'm setting up the DVR to record all of these, even if we're not at home, because Rigby's living here now,
Oh yeah.
and a lot of these she hadn't watched. Of course, we're going to start with the ones that Walter mentioned: Wonderful Life, Miracle on 34th Street. Um, Tommy Boy said Violent Night is a new one, so yeah, we'll have to check that one out. Walton's Christmas, that's a good one. But of course, Christmas Vacation, Elf, Home Alone, Die Hard, Polar Express, and one I haven't heard anybody say yet is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which has my favorite song in it. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
I love it.
So hopefully we'll have all that on recording. I was going through. I was going through on the DVR and setting all these up. So I got it set for the Grinch, Christmas Vacation, Elf, and Polar Express, and of course Home Alone. And just quickly for the Scotsman, um, the Christmas Story is about like a 10-year-old boy in the 60s, and he wants a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas. And it's about his life and how he goes about achieving this. And it's a great movie, man. You'll love that to death. See, that's about how old I was back then, so I can relate. And I'm talking about that movie nails life in the 60s. It just does.
He gets an awesome pink bunny suit too.
Yeah.
That ain't even funny. I can't believe you'd bring that up. I can't believe you would.
Yeah, there's some life lessons taught during the Christmas Story too.
Yes, Mom doesn't know how to wear pajamas.
That's
stick your tongue to the cold pole.
What about that lamp his daddy had, the female leg? His dad was just in love with that lamp.
Ron Wayne has a copy of that at his house. You know, the lamp leg. That part is funny. So I thought Woods here, this is pretty impressive. He says he can recite the long speech from Linus in the Peanuts Christmas. That's pretty dang good, buddy.
That's a great speech too, man.
Yeah.
But tell the truth, Mark, and all you guys on the panel. There is something in our lives that's a pink bunny suit. There is something in our lives that our parents made us do that absolutely embarrassed the crap out of us.
Yep, I sent you one.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamie.
I sent you one. It's called a Speedo.
I have that pink bunny suit.
Oh, no.
That's my pink bunny suit, a Speedo. So, Mom, I'm fat.
I have that pink bunny suit, and I wear it in public.
Goes to furry conventions.
I don't know if you guys seen the little video short. It was titled "Never Buy the Easter Bunny Costume Off of Wish.com." And two little kids out in the yard, they're like, "Oh, the Easter Bunny's coming by," and as an adult come walking around the end of the van, and it's all deformed looking. The kids are like screaming and crying. It's hilarious.
Tim Allen, a few years back, I guess about 15 years ago, made a movie called, I want to say The Cranks. They had decided not to celebrate Christmas. They were going on a cruise, but their daughter came in with her fiance, and at the very last minute, they all had to decorate for Christmas and make plans, that kind of thing. That was a pretty good movie.
Yep.
556. That's too much information, babe.
Oh man, man, a little drummer boy. Yeah, yeah. When I was a little kid, that was like my favorite song, "Little Drummer Boy."
Rum-pa-bum-bum.
556 said he touched a furry once. He divorced her.
That's what I was talking about when I said that's too much information.
All right, Bubba, we're up to you, buddy.
So I have
And
three
I'm
main
sure
movies.
yours going to include Abbott and Costello.
Actually, no. They didn't.
No?
They didn't really do a Christmas movie that I actually liked. I do like their stand-up specials that they did for theater, but they didn't actually have a movie that I liked that was Christmassy. But no, my top three movies, and the first one should go without saying, Nightmare Before Christmas. That is still my favorite of all time Christmas movie. I would include Die Hard into this, but it comes in fourth place, so I can't really list it. The next one is Scrooged with Bill Murray. That's one of my favorites.
We can't get the antlers to stay on the mice. Have you tried stapler?
Yeah, we tried a stapler. So, so that's one of my other favorite movies. Like that's just a staple that I have to watch. I like It's a Wonderful Life. That would be coming in about fifth place, but third place to me, my favorite movie has got to be How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original, and the Jim Carrey one's decent too, because I mean, who doesn't laugh at that one? It's just like, Santa, what's Christmas really about? Vengeance. I mean, this is a kid here. The presents. But I still say to this day that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I don't care what anybody says. Let's see. I was gonna watch what was it, Violent Night or whatever, but no, too corny. And they also made a. I got censored.
Sorry. Hit the wrong
this is
button.
what happens when Bubba gets naked. Censor. All right. They also made one of the Grinch. It's a comedy horror movie called The Mean One, and it's not a B movie. It's like a D, E, or an F movie. Like the budget was probably like $50 or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but it made me chuckle, I will say. But it has what's his name, Thornton, for the one that played the Grinch in the theaters or whatever for a long time. But it's pretty funny. But yeah, definitely Nightmare Before Christmas is my top movie though. I always liked it. I watch it on Halloween too. I mean, because why not?
Scotsman says Die Hard is not just a Christmas movie; it is the essential Christmas movie.
You can tell me that, but Scrooge and Scrooge and Grinch and Night Before Christmas take precedent. Sorry.
Well, who would win between Cousin Eddie and Bruce Willis? That's a tough one.
It depends how much drugs is in Cousin Eddie's system.
Yeah, I mean, I know some people think it's silly or whatever, but Christmas Vacation, oh my goodness, we still laugh every time we watch it, every year. We just laugh hard. It's still so much as Cousin Eddie, and it's a kind of deal, like me and my wife always tease each other over. It's like, well, what do you want for Christmas? Jelly of the Month Club? You know? Yeah. Ernest says Sage Christmas. There you go, Misty Wayne.
Yeah, that's one of the other good ones. Ernest Saves Christmas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's in the top 10. Top 10 for me.
Bubba, my
Yeah,
wife's
Bruce.
up
Go
in
ahead.
New York this weekend, and she sent me a picture last night of herself in front of that tree at Rockefeller Center. And the only thing I sent back in reply was, "Bend over and I'll show you."
Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, Bruce Willis, he's going through real life struggles right now, man. It's sad to see that, you know, with somebody that's, put, spent a lot of times, with us at our movie theaters and our homes, making great movies over the years. And so,
I remember that commercial.
yeah, let's stay on it. Yeah, Norelco shaver.
It was electric razor with 3 floating heads. Remember that was such a big deal back in the day.
Oh yeah, Caddyshack.
Obviously, they don't work, right?
Oh boy.
Jamie's
Yeah,
just too tough for razors. Jamie's so tough he shaves his beard from the inside.
Yeah, that rant that that Chevy Chase goes off for about 5 minutes, and I heard say that was like ab lib. He's supposed to say like a couple, 4 or 5 things there or whatever, and he just kept on saying stuff and kept on saying stuff, and and it made it into the show, but that that was a pretty good rant. No doubt about that. Oh man, for us, it's pretty much everything that's been said. It's a Wonderful Life, White Christmas. We do watch Elf because the grandkids love it, and and we also love it. We get a kick out of it. Man, Christmas Vacation. But yeah, it's a Wonderful Life. That's something that like we for sure, that and a White Christmas, that we've always sat down in one night with a bunch of popcorn, and most usually make homemade caramel popcorn, and sit down and watch those 2 movies back to back. And actually, my wife had found somewhere back in the day those 2 movies on the same DVD, as a double movie set, and it was Wonderful Life and White Christmas. And so we're like, she goes, that's just too weird, I had to buy that, because that's what we always watched. And so there's so many good ones.
There was a World War II movie, and if I'm not mistaken, this is true. The Germans, and I don't know if it was Americans or the British, called a ceasefire, and they spent Christmas Eve together in the same camp. And then after it was over, they went back to their sides. And I can't remember if it was a movie or just something on a documentary I saw, but this supposedly really happened.
Wow. I'll be darned. That's pretty cool.
I think that
did occur during World War One. Yeah.
World War One. Okay.
Yeah. And that's pretty cool. No doubt about that. So it is time for the giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. And let me grab it here. So everybody seems to be liking this little thin blade flipper knife. And so that's what we're going to be giving away tonight again. And everybody starts holding one up. You betcha. And oh, Mark don't have one. But to be fair, Mark, you won at least a couple of those albatrosses, though, I believe. And
I just won on MacMin's live last week.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's right.
Yeah.
We can hold up the albatross ones too. Then
yeah,
we'll make Mark feel better.
Not everybody has one of those too.
And the bowie knife. You can hold up the bowie knife.
Oh my goodness, we got some more hashtags coming in here. So let's get these in. Get this wheel pulled up. And we have 28 people entered. And see, I think there's one more. All righty. So let's go ahead and get this thing a spin. See who wins tonight. $556 Media. Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations. Let me put my email up here. I can find it. I know it's here somewhere. There it is. So email me at AmericanHillbillyUp@gmail.com and give me the name and address you want this sent to. But also let me know that it is 556 Media. So I know what you're talking about. Otherwise, I think, people might just, I know one of these days I'm just going to get like 5 emails saying, hey, I won that knife. Like, what? So, anyway, oh my goodness. And I also want to thank all the members that is a member of Hillbilly Up.
He's wanting you to do a redraw.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. All right, here it is. Holy Snipes, thank you. I can pay it forward to another subscriber or viewer. Do another draw now. All right, buddy. Well, we will sure do that. Pull this back up. And we're going to draw again. Boom! Congratulations, buddy.
There you go, Boom.
Congratulations.
I've never seen Boom win for quite a while.
Yeah, he was talking about he was feeling lucky. He had his three-leaf clover and rabbit's foot out.
Well, it worked apparently.
All righty. There's Mike, Chicago Mike the Shooter. Welcome, buddy. Yeah, he says, I had enough nights for sure, but thank you and thank everyone here. Awesome.
Guys, I'm going to bow out if y'all would be so gracious as to let me get away.
You betcha. That's what I was fixing to ask you. I'm sure you probably need to go. So, won't you, if you don't care, plug your channel, what you got coming up. And we sure appreciate you very much for being on here, Jamie.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm going to be trying to finish up the 308 series this coming week between now and end of the year, and hope y'all watch that. And I'm putting them all in a playlist that says 308. And the way YouTube is now, you can't do reloading videos, so you got to break them up into small little steps, and just really cover that particular step. And that's the way it's going to be in the playlist. So I hope it helps somebody. And as always, Friday nights at 8 o'clock, that guy will be there, and Mark Thomas will probably be there. And anybody else that wants to join, just give me an email and let me know you're available, and we'll hook you up. Thanks for having me. Y'all go to church somewhere tomorrow, and God bless y'all real good.
Well, Jamie, good night, buddy. We thank you very much for being here, buddy. Always enjoy you.
Well, thank you, man. See y'all soon.
See you.
See you soon, Jamie. Good night, brother.
See ya. Guys, go over and check out Jamie, JH586. Check out his channel. If you've not been there, go over there and check it out. Subscribe. And also to the Georgia Shooting Connection. So, great stuff there. So, hey, you bet. 556 Media. It's awesome that you did that. Boomstick's like really happy. There's G-Webs out there. 36 thumbs up. Good evening.
Yeah.
All righty. So G-Web says, looks like I missed most of it. What's the odds of y'all starting over?
Slim to none. You got both those chances.
Can I say something to a chessboard right quick?
You betcha, buddy.
All right, thank you. Chessboard, did you say the name of that movie was Silent Night, about the German soldiers and Allied soldiers? I'm just waiting on his reply in the side chat.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure he's still out there. He'll tell me, because I'd like to watch that too. Sounds pretty interesting.
Silent Night, yes. Okay.
Well, I'll have to check that out. And also, I wanted to say this also real quick. I'm going to throw up this banner, guys. If you guys want to, I started this last year. I thought about doing like 12 days of Christmas, stuff. But then I'm like, man, that's a lot of videos. And so I looked up the hashtag 7 gun shorts of Christmas. And of course, that hashtag was empty. There was nothing there. So anyway, I did 7 gun shorts, starting I started releasing them 7 days up to Christmas Eve. So this year it starts on Monday the 18th. It goes to Sunday the 24th. And so if anybody would like to join in on that, I had a blast. I mean, you can go to my channel or you can type in that hashtag and like you can see some videos reloading from a hot pot. He did some. They were great. But it was a lot of fun. And so if you type in that hashtag, you can see the videos that we did. We did like 2 totally different things. So there's nothing really, particular that, you should do. It's just my thought of it is, if we, get some shorts out there, because it's real easy for people to watch shorts, and, just basically get some 2A stuff out there and around the holiday there for people to watch. And that's why I decided, just to do the shorts. But, literally you can, if you want to do something like that, you do whatever you want, and just use that hashtag, and that way it'll put them all together, and we'll be able to see them all. I had a great time doing it. I had a lot of fun doing it. So anyway, I'll be doing that again this year if the good Lord's willing. The creeks don't rise, or we just get really, really cold weather. But I would still do something though. I think, you could even do something inside your house, Deal is just something, 2A, so.
Little gun porn or something.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, just
Gorn.
if you can't get outside. Well, that was a term that was used here a little while back. Just shows if you can't get outside and shoot, just lay some guns on the table and just kind of show them,
You betcha. And it's just something to get 2A stuff out there to people. And
yeah.
So Mr. Bob says, "You like the purse review, Billy? You gonna do some more of those?" No, I think that's probably the only one. And I kind of got roped into that a little bit because it's on our members only live when my wife, she just got home. She was showing it to everybody on the camera and talking about it. And then we're like, "Hillbilly, do a review on that." And so I'm like, you know what? I will, just to have fun. So. Okay, Misty says the storm is finally hit. We're hoping not to lose service. Yeah, man. Pray for all you guys there. Was past that bad weather. That's rough, man. Don't like to see anybody go through that. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. So to finish out what little bit of time we got left here, I'm not even going to put it up in the banner or anything, but since we was talking about Christmas movies, and I like these topics, Christmas coming up, and we'll probably stay with somewhat of a Christmas theme, next few shows, because it's just a lot of fun. It honestly is. At least it is for me. I hope everybody else is enjoying it. So this time, Bubba, we'll start up with you and name a couple Christmas songs that you liked. Or you do like. You can say even as a little kid. It doesn't matter.
Just to tick some people off. Baby, it's cold outside.
Now, I like that song.
But of course, Silver and Gold, like I mentioned, the song sung in the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie. I love that song. It's one of my favorite ones. Of course, Joy to the World, another one that I love. And let's see. Probably Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Yeah. That's my top three.
So when you say Joy to the World, you talking about Jeremiah was a bullfrog, that one?
No.
Oh, okay.
Although Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Yeah, Boomstick says he's worried about me. That's okay, buddy. So, how about you, Walter?
Oh, I've got to go to the church songs, I guess. Ones that we've sang since I was a little kid. Silent Night and We Three Kings, and it's not really a song, but more of a presentation. There's always some outfit in the community, one of the church groups or somebody is doing Handel's Messiah. I still enjoy, going in and sitting and listening to a good performance of that. that's kind of where my head goes as far as Christmas music goes. But I've got 2 or 3 really pretty good CDs of acoustic guitar Christmas music that I usually have going. That's got all of that stuff on it. So that's where my head goes for Christmas music. How about you
Awesome.
down there, Gary?
Well, you talk about old collections of Christmas songs. I have that 3 CD set, that Time Life Christmas collection.
Oh yeah,
came out a long,
Oh,
long
yeah.
time ago. I think "O Holy Night" is one of my favorites.
mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
You know who
See,
had a
this-
really good Christmas album many years ago was Elvis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You had to admit. Now I remember. Okay, that was actually my first one. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Blue Christmas by Elvis. That was one of
Yep.
my favorites.
Well, I know it's not my turn yet, but just jump in there since you guys brought up Elvis. But that's a tradition in my household. Is Elvis Christmas music? It just keeps getting played over and over and over. I mean, I never get sick of it. And my kids, when they're young, girls, especially teenagers, they'll be like, "Dad, turn that off and then listen to something else." But they have told me since then at Christmas time they play Elvis Christmas music now. They didn't like it as teenagers, but they're growing up, got kids of their own, and they're putting on Elvis Christmas music. So I thought that was kind of cool.
I get forced to sing Blue Christmas every year.
Who was it? Porky the Pig that did the Blue Christmas.
I'm dreaming of a blue light.
Oh, White Christmas. That's right. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I hadn't heard that in a while.
Anyway,
Raggle Rock. Yeah. Man, there's some good ones out there. 556 Media. Good night, buddy. Thanks for jumping on. So, who we up to? Mark Thomas, right?
Yeah, I'm with Walter. The Handel's Messiah, the Hallelujah chorus. That's definitely a good one. You have to listen to that Christmas Eve. Really have always enjoyed Silent Night with the German language lyrics. That's a good one. And I think I'd mentioned already earlier that always have to listen to the Pogues Christmas in New York at least once Christmas Eve. So those are going to be my top 3.
Good ones. Real good ones. Yeah, I see a little Nat King Cole out there too. Man. So, Garage Guy, what do you got, buddy? What's some of your favorite Christmas songs?
Gotta go with Walter. Elvis. Love his stuff. Never gets old. And it's Christmas when you hear Blue Christmas on the radio. Also, really like to hear these local Christmas carolers that come around the homes. Now, the homes around here are kind of spread out, but you still have them around here. And it's always nice to hear that. And then another one on a funnier side, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. That's always a lot of fun to hear. Yeah.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Man, that's some good stuff right there, everybody. Panel and the side chat. Brought back a lot of good memories and stuff about the Christmas movies and the Christmas songs. And so, man, that's the old Christmas tree. Yeah. I mean, I think that was something we did like in grade school. Like, we'd have like a Christmas I don't know. We call it a concert, but I don't know what we call it. But anyway, that's something that seems like to always be in that lineup. Okay, on the poll here too. So we had 17 HMR 33% and 22 WMR 67%. So there it is, 46 votes. Wow. But yeah, I think all the songs, I don't think I can mention hardly anything that was not already brought up. Man, just a lot of great songs, and it seems like it brings joy, listening to these songs, and it might be, because it brings you back to the day when you was young and carefree, maybe being, with your parents, your grandparents and stuff. So, it brings back good memories. And also, I think, of course, not everybody's in a good mood, Christmas time, we do have everyday worries or something like that. But in general, most people are in a good mood, come Christmas time. And I think a lot of it is because people are giving, they might be buying presents for, somebody in their family, their friends. They might be helping out, with a toy drive or something like that. And so that doing that, giving to others, if it's your time or, maybe a present, that brings joy to a person's heart, and fun, and it's exciting. And it almost makes me wish that like we could have that feeling, more than just once a year, because it's just, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. And so anyway, let's go around the room real quick, guys, and let you guys plug your channels and let everybody know what's coming up. And Garage Guy, we'll just start with you, buddy. We ended there and we'll work our way back around.
All right. First of all, I want to thank you again, Mike, for sending the link. I enjoyed this chat. Tonight was a little more serious than it usually is, but it was still really fulfilling. It was good to be here with you gentlemen. The side chat, they got it going on. It's good to hear from them. Here a few days ago, I uploaded a ammo test video, the Remington bucket of bullets, 1,400 rounds. And I'd like to say I fired a total of 103 rounds through 10 different handguns, chambered in 22 LR, not one single dud among the bunch. And I think it'll be December 22nd. I'm going to be uploading a 5-year update on the Ruger SR45. And I wish Ruger would bring back the SR line of pistols. I really miss them, and this SR45 has been a good one.
Cool. I watched your 22 LR bucket of bullets video too. I kept kind of, I won't lie, I was hoping. I said, "Come on, one of those Remingtons got to not go off," and none of them flubbed. So, I renewed my faith in them.
Well, you know what got me? The week before, I uploaded a update video on the SR22 with 4.5-inch barrel, and I had several dud rounds, and I'm like, gee whiz, it only happens on camera. But
Yeah.
luckily enough, those Remington Golden bullets just work fine. And I did, Walter, watch your video before I come on the live stream. You got a package from what's the word? Anonymous person. You didn't know who it was from?
I didn't know who it was from, but he fessed up in the comments. It was Michael Dunn sent me the package.
Oh, okay.
He said it was the company that sent it was supposed to put a note from him saying who it was from, but they didn't. And so I'm looking at where the heck did this guy? I didn't order this. I didn't know what it was.
There you are.
Yeah, sorry, I put the side chat there. The dogs are barking. My wife's gone, so I had to go check, see what it was. It was a little fox out there, other side of the yard. So nothing major. So who we up to? Oh, Mark. Go ahead.
Yep. I'll echo that. Thanks for the invite. Always fun to be hanging out here on a Saturday night. Don't really have too much planned coming up on my channel for any planned videos. Just we film whatever's going on, whatever happens. It's going to be a busy week or two here before the holidays go. So just going to be making it what it is. So thanks again for having me. We'll hopefully see y'all tomorrow night with Scotsman, and have a safe weekend.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Guys, go there and check out Mark Thomas's channel and get subscribed. Also, Garage Guy 879. Check out his channel and get subscribed. Great stuff on both their channels. And so, yeah, we don't want to forget that tomorrow night on Scotsman's channel, it's going to be a lot of fun. So, Gizzard Gary, who you got coming up, buddy?
Well, let's see. I need to get some videos out. I do have, of course, Foul Territory coming out live stream on Friday nights. That's at 9 p.m. Central Time Zone, the only time zone that matters. So I'd love to have any or all of y'all over there. Hopefully we won't get kicked off the air this week like we did last night. But, that was just first time in 5 years. So yeah, we're gonna keep going with that. But yeah, I've got some videos to do. So if you would check out my channel, if you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. And as always, thanks for having me.
You bet you, buddy. Thank you so much for being here. And guys, go over and check out Gizzard Gary. And on Friday nights is a great lineup. I almost hate to start shouting out shows because I know I forget. There's so many good ones, but I do know Friday night we got Georgia Shooting Connection and then Foul Territory right after that. And make sure you check those out. A lot of fun on both of them. So anyway, thank you very much, Gary, for being here. Appreciate you, buddy. And then after you, we got Gun Websites weekly 2A wrap up too. So yeah, see, it's so hard for me to remember everybody.
There's a bunch of us.
Yeah. Walter, what you got coming up, buddy?
Well, I'm still kind of stuck at home. I can't get out to the range to collect any shooting video, but thanks to a few of our faithful members here, I've gotten several pieces that have come my way that have helped me do some video. I got some stuff from Hasbro earlier in the week, and some of you saw that video on case prep stuff. And then Gene over at Reloading from the Hot Pot and Ms. Hot Pot sent me a nice care package of reloading components, and so I'm working on some video pieces for that. There was so much stuff in there that it's going to take me a while to show all that off. And I've worked on that today, in fact. So probably I'll say maybe Monday I'll start putting out some little short clips of reloading. As Jamie said, we can't do it all in one shot anymore, but I think I can get away with a clip here and there, a piece of the action, so to speak. I'm on YouTube's radar, so I got to be careful. And we'll have a Moldy Monday coming up. I've got a couple more of those in the bank, so we'll do that on Monday. And not sure what else is going to happen next week. I get back to the orthopedist on Monday, and I'm hoping he'll give me a better knee brace so that I can walk This mummy that I'm wrapped up in now is driving me nuts. Knee's so stiff I don't even know if I got a knee under there anymore.
Oh, man.
So hopefully that'll get rectified this week. But thanks for having me on. I enjoy it as always. Good to interact with the side chat. Got a lot of our good friends are out there as always. Always a fun thing for me to come and participate in this panel. It's always fun, and tonight was no exception. It was a good one.
Well, thank you very much, Walter. Always a pleasure to have you here. Hopefully, you got good news at the doctor, and you get healed up quick, buddy. And guys, if you're not went over and watched Walter's channel, make sure you get over there, check it out, and subscribe. Great content. I mean, he's still putting out videos great videos, and even without going to the range. So, I mean, that tells you what good content there is. So, anyway, Scottish Americans leaving us tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night, buddy.
Thanks, Custom.
Bubba, what you got coming up, buddy?
Let's see here. I've actually got videos coming up. So Monday, there's one scheduled. It's another one of the fly swatter challenges that I did. You guys will get to see how badly I screwed that one up. Once again, if anybody didn't know in the first video, that I didn't bring a rest, I didn't bring a bipod, tripod, anything of that nature. So I just brought all my rifles because I was excited that I finally got to do the challenge. And I finally got to shut Boomstick up because I got to do the challenge. So I forgot everything that was important other than the guns. The guns and the target stands that I built. And I also forgot something else on the because I used the Rossi Rio Bravo and 22 Magnum for this particular video coming up. And you'll see. I show at the beginning what I did. And I'm pretty sure everybody here is going to get cringe sickness from it. I'm certain of it. I'm not even kidding. I'm certain of it. Y'all are going to get sick about that. But ironically, it did better than the competition rifle. I will say that much. Don't forget Wednesday mornings. We got the midweek wrap up for all the YouTube channels and stuff like that. I try to announce everybody's videos and stuff. Sometimes it just ends up divulging into Boomstick starting a topic and I can't get off of it. And but that comes out about 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Was it Central? Yeah, Central. Central's the word. And then California is what is it, Walter? What is it? Like 8?
8,
3
I
hours?
believe.
I think it's 8. I think it's 8 for California. I did everything except duct tape the scope to the rifle. I will say that for that. But yeah, guys, so definitely go check that out. And as always, I always say this, but and I'm going to smack Mark for showing a Glock case.
Love you, buddy.
But definitely check out everybody else's channel before you check out mine. These guys deserve it far more than I do, and they're great gentlemen. They are great people and great brothers, and I'm proud to call them friends. Even though they like to torture me with Glock photos, hey, Gizzard Gary down there. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, stay armed, the 2A strong. Have a fantastic week, and keep getting at it. And nothing else for you.
All right. Yeah, and guys, go to Bubba's channel, check it out. And that show he's talking about on Wednesday mornings is called The Good, the Bad, and the Bubba. And it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It is a blast. And a lot of people, like on the side chat, everybody's just having a blast there. And so make sure you check that out on Wednesday mornings, 10 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Pacific, or is it Pacific time, I believe, ain't it? And then 11 o'clock Eastern. So make sure you go over and check that out and get subscribed. Man, I just...
So what's metric?
California
metric
is what?
Time.
Yeah, because Foss is on that time. He goes with metric time. Scotch American says it perfectly. America. You bet you, buddy. It's awesome. Real quick before we go out of here, I want to play this video. Right here.
I am gravely disappointed. Once again, you have made me unleash my dogs of war.
Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing?
There has been too much violence, too much pain. But I have an honorable compromise. Just come join us. Saturday nights, 11 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. Sunday metric. Just join us, and there will be an end to the horror. Just join us.
You betcha. The DM Foss Saturday night mouse party. Do not forget about that coming up here before too long, guys. Always a blast over there. Oh my goodness. For me, I got stuff coming up. Oh man, I got like the whole rest of this month is super busy for me. I got the video. It'll be coming out Monday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm doing with the PSA dagger. I put the Viridian sight on it and stuff. I had to do a little custom work there. It wasn't because of the dagger or because of Viridian. It was because of me trying to put a square peg in a round hole there. But I got it fixed. So also shooting that again, and then we're going to continue. Probably do at least a couple more videos on that dagger. To kind of really just test it out and see what my thoughts are about it. And got a couple new firearms that's going to be starting to show up on the channel. And I will tell you this, I'm not really going to say right off the bat that I think I'm going to wait probably at least another week. So line up for Guns, Beer, and Therapy. I'll give you this. Next Saturday, we'll have our monthly giveaway, which is the month of November. So we'll be giving that away right here on Guns, Beer, and Therapy, which, of course, it's too late to enter that, but you can enter the December one that will be given away in January. So it's super easy to do. All you got to do is be subscribed to Hillbilly Up and comment on any of my videos. I want to win. Your name goes down in the book, and all those names go on a little will, and we get that way about the middle of the next month. So anyway, that's a lot of fun. And then, of course, the 23rd, we're having a Christmas giveaway, which is going to be a blast. Well, then the following Saturday, which is, I believe, the 30th, we're going to have a special guest on. And I think I'm going to wait a little bit to kind of announce that. But, yeah, this entire month, is jam-packed with a lot of good stuff. So, yeah, don't forget I'm just going to put this back up again. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Where is it? Right here. If you can, try to get out and do the hashtag 7 gun shorts of Christmas. It's a lot of fun, and I'll have that coming up that week. And plus, I try to do like a Christmas video that will come out on Christmas Day. And, so it's been, I got a busy week, or a couple weeks, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm so excited. I love Christmas, and, just so excited about being with you guys on panels, side chat. Everything's just, you guys all make my day better. You honestly do. And so I want to end with this, Hillbilly Nation. Remember God, family, and country, and make somebody's day better, will you? And if the good Lord's willing, the creeks don't rise, we'll be seeing you again. We love you, Hillbilly Nation. Everybody say goodbye.
Goodbye.